and welcome to our Energy Connect studio at NOG Energy Week 2023. I'm delighted to have sitting next to me Tunde Orija, Managing Director of NOCACO, North Cable Manufacture Company. Thank you so much for joining me.
It's my pleasure. You're welcome.
Now, Tunde, to start off, could you just tell the audience what at NOCACO you're doing in the energy space?
Well, thank you. NOCACO is one of the leading cable manufacturers in Nigeria, a sister company to Cable Metal, Nigerian PLC, and we cover the entire northern region, basically in the manufacture of low voltage cables. We also have access to supply medium voltage cables as specified. Within the oil and gas sector, we are one of the key suppliers of all these cables. We provide solutions for cable manufacturing of different specifications, taking into consideration the specifics within the technicalities of the energy sector, the oil and gas sector, the special anti-retardants, anti-fire resistant cables. So this is exactly where we come in, and we provide them a wide range of spectrum depending on their specification.
Very interesting. And where do you see sort of the growth areas within the energy space? Where are you sort of focusing on?
Yes, we are focused on, assisting them in electrification, energy supplies. There are special projects that will power most of all these things that they do. That is basically where we focus. And we see the business evolving along this line. Basically, when you take a look into the future, it's one of the key elements, particularly in this high environment, where we need to electrify the environment and the cities.
Yes, I mean, there seems to be, especially on the government level, to really increase the electrification of Nigeria, and that you can take advantage of.
Absolutely, that is an opportunity that we look forward to. The federal government that's presently constituted is also committed to that development, which they have buttressed several times. And we see it as an opportunity to come in and provide our expertise. We've been in this business for almost 5 decades, between the two companies, over 50 years. And so we understand the terrain and we know exactly what the requirements are.
And how important is, providing, local content, but that expertise is so important?
It's extremely important. The two companies, we have local manufacturing competencies, which have been developed over time. And also we have a technical assistance with Nexans, who is also providing an upskill and an upgrade of the facilities and the people over time. So we're actually a significant component of the local content requirement of this industry. And that is exactly where we are equipped and we are positioned to provide that service and fulfill the local content requirements.
Well, that's really good to hear. And we're halfway through 2023, but what's the rest of the year looking like? Have you got projects coming up, or are you quite optimistic?
We are very optimistic. In fact, the rest of the year is looking almost better than the first half. We have the new government that has raised a lot of hopes, backed up with actions. We see a lot of openings and we see a lot of commitment to even neutralize some of the distortions in the economy that will enable us to have a kind of relative stability going forward, both in the procurement and the supply sector of that industry.
Well, Tunde, that's really good to hear. And just before we go, we're here at NOG Energy Week. What's important is having a show like this covering the whole energy sector in Abuja in Nigeria?
Yes, definitely. That is one of our key areas too. We cover the north. Abuja is also inclusive. And then in the ministry, we have the petroleum, we have the energy sector, we have the infrastructure. We have ongoing electrification going on in several parts of where devastation have affected the electricity, and government has made a commitment to re-energize these areas, and we're actually positioned for them.
Great, Tunde. I really appreciate you giving me your time today.
Thank you. It's a nice meeting you.
Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more studio interviews in the coming days.